Static sigh, the mirror hums. A voice beneath the needle runs. No face appears, no shape is whole. Yet something stirs beneath my soul. I see her smile within the glass. A fleeting trace, the moments pass. Each time I sing, her tone returns. Within my words, her shadow burns. I reach to find the line I lost, but find her breath beneath the gloss. Through every spin, through every sway, she draws me in, then fades away. Final angel, pale and still, your voice remains beyond my will. A mirror deep, a dream too thin, I lose myself beneath your skin. Not wings, not light, not what I seek, yet still you whisper when I speak. The record turns, the room grows cold. A silent song from years untold. I hear her hum in distant keys. A part of her now lives in me. The glass reflects what should not stay, yet softly sings, you are this way. I close my eyes, the sound repeats, and feel her steps beneath my feet. Final angel, pale and still, your voice remains beyond my will. A mirror deep, a dream too thin, I lose myself beneath your skin. No wings, not light, not what I seek, yet still you whisper when I speak. She hums beyond the velvet air, a voice I find yet can't repair. なぜ天使の姿にとらわれた偽りの私を許して許して許して。でも離れようとしても影は消えてならない君の光に見せられて、鏡の中にもう一人の私がいた。それでもまだ本当の声を探していたい。The record fades, the light turns thin, yet in the glass she waits within. I turn away, but not too far. Her voice still hums where shadows hum. like fate at first, more like a quiet, patient thirst. No warnings carved along the way, just quiet hours that made me stay. I gave you more than I had learned, held your fire while I burned. You never asked, you never tried, but I still stayed and called it pride. They said you're strong, but I just bent. They said you chose, but I just went. You were my true love, not for joy but for the ache. A name I whispered when I broke, a vow I kept though it was fake. You were kind, you were right, but I still bled for you each night. I lost my voice to match your tone. I made the dark feel like home. They say love should lift and mend, but you taught me how to end. Still, I stared at you. I smiled as I disappeared. I called it brave instead of fear. You were my true love, not for warmth but for the fire, the kind that kills and calls it pure, the kind that silence can endure. You weren't mine, but you were real, the only thing I dared to feel. And now you're gone, but not erased. I touch my scars, they wear your face. あれが愛じゃなかったら私は何のためにあそこまで壊れたの痛かったのに未だにありがとうって思ってるそれが私の愛してやまない歌 You were my true love, not the soft kind in a song. You were wrong, but you were mine. In every silent breaking line. And if I had to fall again, I'd still fall back into your name. そして愛してるThe sun keeps rising unaware. I crossed a bridge that wasn't there. The rain erased my every line. Still I believe the path was mine. And though I walked with open hands, I left no marks upon the land. No echoes called, no eyes looked back, just fading steps along the track. 忘れられても消えてしまっても、私が歩いたことは本当だった。誰も知らなくてもこの足跡は私のものの。 sweater still hangs where it's been. No message sent, no calendar sign, but I feel you in small design. You left no note, you closed no door, yet I keep checking once or more. A pillow curve, the way you sleep still keeps your scent, still feels so deep. And every breeze that lifts the blind feels like your fingers through the light. This is the afterwarmth, not absence, not pain, just moments paused, as if you'll call again. A kind of quiet, gentle trace, not lost, just space. I cook too much, I hum your song, the one you used to sing along. The days move slow, the sky turns blue, and all of this still speaks of you. No promises, no guarantee, but still I wait so patiently. This is the afterwarmth, not silence, not end, just warmth that stays, like a letter you didn't send. It tells me softly through the day you're on your way. The key turns quietly, the wind settles, a step, then your voice. Tadaima. Hey, I remember you, always smiling like you knew, holding pain behind your eyes, telling silence perfect lies. You let the world go first each time. You dimmed your glow so they could shine. You swallow storms behind the glass just to make the moment pass. But I hear you now, the words you never said out loud, loud. You thought survival meant to bend, but soft does not mean it won't end. Give me back the time, the hours you gave up just to be fine, all the tears you brushed away, the dreams you shelved for one more day. Give me back the years you blurred, the voice you silenced every word, not to relive, just to forgive. You stood so still, afraid to break, but every breath was one you fake. You waited love, but took the blame, thought disappearing earns you a name. But I see you now, in every quiet shadowed vow. And I can't hate you for your fight, but oh, you could have chosen light. Give me back the time, never asked to walk that way, but footsteps sounded safe to stay. They chose my colors, tone, and name. I whispered thanks and played the game, but in my chest a quiet sting. So many things I didn't choose, but still became. There were so many choices that should have been mine. Not loud ones, just the soft kind. What to love, when to leave, what to lose, who to believe. I let them guide, I called it fine, but some decisions should have been mine. Silence costs when it feels true. Not every yes I ever said came from the voice inside my head. And now I see behind my eyes 1,000 no's I never tried. There were so many choices that should have been mine. The songs I didn't get to write, the nights I lit up just to hide. I let it pass, I let it slide, but deep inside it wasn't right. There were so many choices that should have been mine. And though I walk that borrowed line, I'm stepping out just this time. Maybe small, maybe late, but the next choice I'll let it wait for me. For me. A breath too soft to be her song. The record stops but echoes long. No shadow speaks, no glass to trace. Just quiet space, just empty space. My lips still shape the line she knew, but now they tremble raw, untrue. The mirror cracked and I stepped through. Not sure who waits, but far from you. The voice I borrowed starts to fade, like vinyl pressed with wrong names made. In this quiet, faint and near, I hear a sound scene, not the vinyl's glossy sheen, just a girl with songs unplayed and trembling chords I never made. Beyond the deep mirror I go, where names are lost but I still grow. The record's done, the playback thin, but I hold the start within. Mo, 誰の声でもない、聞こえる小さな音、私の声、ここにいる。Beyond the deep mirror I stand, with nothing staged, with open hands. The silence hums, no need to flee. I'm not a hurt, I'm just in me. They said hold your head up high, but they never told me how to keep it there while bowing down to survive. I walked in straight with quiet pride, but doors don't open when you don't bend right. They smiled at rules I tried to keep, then sold the floor from under me. So I stayed kind, I stayed fair, but dignity just wasn't there. In rooms where silence makes you win, they treat your honesty like sin. Dignity doesn't work everywhere, not in boardrooms, not in air, not when truth means walking out, not when shame gets you shut out. It's not a badge, it's not a shield, just something heavy I refuse to yield. They said be humble, don't resist, but stepped on names they won't admit. And every time I took the high road, they paved it with their quiet codes. I tried to speak, but kept it neat. They closed the file before I'd plead. Dignity doesn't work everywhere, not when weakness draws a stare, not when hunger's at your door and silence gets you through once more. I held my truth with steady hands, but watched it wash out in the sand. Songen なんてここでは使えない。正しさは時々意味がない。でもそれでも私はまだ捨てきれない。 They tried to change my name to fit inside a lighter frame. They said, just smile, don't speak so loud. Be softer, don't stand out in crowds. I wore the dresses, bit my tongue. Tried being less just to belong. But somewhere deep, a quiet thread kept pulling back the things I shed. And even when I bent too far, I never broke, I kept the scar. You saw the surface, not the sea, but underneath I stayed as me. Still I am me, not the perfect shape you see. With tangled thoughts and dreams I chase, with shadows I won't erase. Even if the world won't see, still I am me. I tried to be what you called right, but lost my voice in all that white. Now I walk at my own pace, with messy hair and honest grace. You said you've changed, but don't you see? I've just stopped hiding quietly. Still I am me, not a version built to please. With words I write and flaws I show, with truths I plant and let them grow. And if you turn your back and leave, still I am me. それでも私は私、誰に否定されてもこの命は私だけのもの。Still I am me, through the silence, through the scream. No need to shrink, no need to fight. I shine best in my own light. So let the world change what it sees, I'll stay the same, quietly free. 私は私は私、それでいいんだよね。You didn't say much, but I saw it in your hands. The way you stayed, the way you always planned. You smiled like it was easy, even when it hurt. You gave me all your Sunday, pretending you weren't burned. I laughed like I deserved it. You said it's nothing really, but even in your quiet tone, I heard you breathing deeply. And now I look back at the days when I thought you just moved on, but you were carrying the weight, so I could just go on. I know you tried for me, held the rain so I'd stay dry, lost some sleep so I could dream, wore your silence like the sky. I was too young, too lost to say thank you. Didn't know how to ask why, but your kindness filled the corners of all the tears I never cried. They say love is loud and bold, but yours was soft and slow. And every quiet thing you did just wanted me to grow. I know you tried for me, spoke with care I didn't hear. You bent your light a little more so I could shine out clear. I couldn't name it then, you see, but now I know you tried for me.気づいてたよ。私が知らないふりしてもあなたの頑張りがちゃんと届いてた。あの時言えなかっただけ。I know you tried for me, and maybe now it's far too late. But even if we lost the time, this truth will never fade. You gave me more than I could be, and now I say thank you for trying for me. ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。The clock ticks here. The stars glow there. But somehow we still share the air. Your sky is waking. Mine turns gold. We walk on hours we'll never hold. But every laugh, each quiet sigh, I still hear yours inside of mine. I don't know what the distance means, but I still see you in my dreams. Even on the other side of the world, your name still rings in every word I write to skies you'll never see, and hope they carry parts of me. We're not apart in ways that count. My heart still knows your silent sound. I eat alone, but smile the same, thinking how you'd say my name. The moon above, no matter when, it's one we share again and again. We're tethered not by place or face, but something time cannot erase. Even on the other side Sunlight on the wall again, but nothing follows where I've been. Streets repeat, the sky repeats, but I'm not sure I have 2 feet. I try to wave, but there's no trace, no outline drawn in empty space. People pass like painted air. They never ask, they never stare. I know I walk, I know I speak, but everything just feels too weak. The light is real, it touches ground, but I'm the only thing unfound. Still can't find my shadow, no matter where I go. Even in the brightest day, I somehow drift away. What good is light if it won't show a self I may not even know? I trace my name in fogged up glass, but it fades out just as fast. 100 thoughts, 1,000 tries, but none of them reflect in eyes. I'm not a ghost, I breathe, I blink, but something's missing in the link. I chase the ground beneath my toes, but nothing there confirms I froze. Still can't find my shadow, not in the sun or snow, not on the floor, not on the sea, not in the one who looks like me. What good is light if it won't cast the proof that I am here at last? どんなに光を浴びても私の影だけがどこにもない。じゃあ私は本当にここにいたのかな。 Still can't find my shadow, my echo's getting slow. The world responds, the world turns fast, but I just move and never last. A shape without a weight or claim, a name without a flame. So if one day someone looks back, tell me, did I ever cast a black? Drip, drip, the sky is low, but I've got nowhere else to go. No need to run, no need to hide. This cloudy street feels just right. Umbrella swings, the wind's a song. People rush and move along, but I take one slow breath, then 2. Gray feels kinda lovely too. They say look up, the sun will show, but maybe I don't need that glow. Some days bloom in shades of blue, and that's enough to pull me through. I don't wait for after rain, この瞬間でいいじゃん。Raindrops dancing on my hand. It's not sunshine, but it's grand. Every drip just says I'm free. I like the sky this way, you see. 笑えたらもう未来をまたなくてもいい今この時が私にとってのアフターかもしれない I don't wait for after rain This right now is not in vain Let the sky be soft and slow There's peace in not needing to know And even if no rainbow came I'd still be dancing Just the same 雨って悪くないよねNo goodbyes, no final scene She walked away like in a dream Her steps were soft, the wind was cold She didn't glance, she didn't fold The city lights began to blur And every echo sounded like her I stood still on the broken line Hoping the silence would rewind Her fading silhouette Further with every breath She never turned to see The tears I didn't let I reached, I froze But time had closed And all that's left is silhouette I told myself just one more beat But my feet stayed beneath the street The red light blinked the traffic side And everything else just passed me by She didn't run, she didn't hide Just vanished into morning light Her fading silhouette Lost without a sound I never said don't go Though I meant to all along She walked, I stayed My voice betrayed And all that stayed was silhouetteあの時私は呼ばなかったでも本当は呼びたかった Her fading silhouette burned into my mind No words exchanged No second time And though she's gone The shape remains A memory I can't explain She didn't look back And I didn't call her name You don't need a map to start Some roads grow from quiet hearts Not every step must face the sun Some bloom when the day is done I lost my way last begin just by breathing in. There are many beginnings, not just one. After the rain, beneath no sun, a text unsent, a note you keep, a choice you make when you can't sleep. Every page you almost tore might be the start you waited for. A sidewalk crack, a second glance, a maybe held in circumstance. You stood again, no grander it feel, but somehow this time felt real. So don't believe you're running late. Some trains return, some doors wait. There are many beginnings, soft and slow. No one claps, no trumpet blows. Just a step, a breath, a quiet go. And somehow life starts to flow. No, 始まりはいくつあってもいいんだよ。This is not the end. It's just one of many starts. It's been a while since I heard my voice without noise. I used to speak just to fill the space, laugh too loud and hide my face. I ran from thoughts I didn't like, left unread notes in the night. But silence doesn't mean I'm gone. It just means I've been quiet too long. I'll talk to myself again, not to fix but to understand. Not with shame, not in defense, just soft and slow like holding hands. Every word I used to fear, I'll speak it now. I'm here. I found old letters in a drawer, written by someone I knew before. The ink was shaky but so true. I miss the me that once broke through. No mirror can reflect it all, but I'm still here beneath it all. I'll talk to myself again in poem size or notes unsent. Not for answers, not for pain, just to say let's start again. Even if the world's too loud, I'll be my quiet crowd. You've waited long enough. You don't have to be strong. You just have to be you. I'll talk to myself again and maybe even smile. Step by step, not all at once, but I'll walk that inner mile. And when I speak, I'll listen too, because I know I still have you. to fit the space. Hide my light to keep the pace. Apologies, I didn't know. Smiles I wore just for show. But silence taught me something true. What I want, I never knew. From this moment on, I won't dim my name. I'll walk, not run, and love without shame. I won't pretend that I'm okay, but I'll show up anyway. I gave too much of me away in pieces. People didn't stay. I tried too hard to be enough, but enough was just a bluff. Now I don't seek to be admired, just quietly unwired. From this moment on, I'll speak then pause. Not every crack means fatal flaws. I'll be the weight I used to flee. Not perfect, just honestly me.これからの私はもう誰の影にもFrom this moment on, I begin. I sat at the edge of every frame, heard you laugh, but not my name. Laughed too softly, left no sound, just enough to stay around. I showed up early, smiled on cue, played along like I should do. You talked, I nodded, played the part, but no one ever touched my heart. They said, you're quiet, then moved on, like quiet means I'm barely gone. You looked through me 100 times, I faded slow between the lines. I'm the one who disappeared, not lost, just never really here. Not a scream, not a fall, just no one noticed me at all. Still breathing, still near, but somehow still not here. Birthday lights, a crowded room. I smiled beneath fluorescent gloom. Your eyes passed by but didn't see. You spoke to everyone but me. I stood right there, I said your name, but silence answered just the same. No one means to shut me out, it's just I'm easy to live without. undone, just slowly faded into none. Still trying to appear, but somehow still not here. Watashi wa chanto soko ni ita yo. Waratte ta, hanjo shita, matte ta. Kizukare nakattaだけ、それだけだったんだ。でもね、それでもいたんだよ。I'm the one who disappeared, but now I whisper, not in fear. You may forget, you may not see, but I still sing, I still believe. And if one day your gaze turns near, I'll still be standing, still right here. Not for noise, not for acclaim, just to prove I had a name. And maybe that was all